Um, I'm very excited to be a part of this show. Bear and Bird has been like near and dear to my heart since they opened in Schenectady. I think that there should be more cool shops like this that offer gallery space. I'm very excited to be part of this show, particularly because I've known Lindsay and Marissa for a really long time, but I've never really shown work with them. So exciting to be able to do that. It's a really nice opportunity. So this is me, the other Lindsay. Amanda was saying LK and LG, so yeah, it works. I guess, where do I want to begin?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, like, what is the feeling that you are, like, really gets you going? Like, what are you vibing on when you make your art? Because it seems pretty consistent with itself, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
And what motivates you, I guess?
Yeah, so I definitely do draw, like, a lot from my dreaming in the way of, like, surrealist practice and, like, kind of pulling elements from my dreaming. And I'll mash them together and I'll, like, find weird things that that kind of stick with me. Especially, I think the term is like a hypnagogic state. It's like when you're in between like sleep and awake. So I find that that's where there's like a lot of really good fruit to pluck, and I'll kind of like ride that wave. Another like really monumental part of my practice is I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness for the first 18 years of my life, and I think it like was like a really sheltering kind of experience growing up. So I sat in my bedroom and I made artwork and I read fantasy books and I read sci-fi books and I didn't really do much else. Played outside, obviously. And I think, you know, I hit 18 and I was like, that's it, I'm making art. Like, I just knew that's what I wanted to do. And so I got accepted to Sage, and I went to Sage in Albany. It was a great experience. I think I got to hone in on like a lot of really technical practices that were, it was very like studio heavy at the time. So that was exciting, and I think like it was really nice to experiment and find what worked for me as an artist and what didn't, and kind of figuring out how I wanted to toy with color and how I didn't want to, and you know, just kind of like finding your little like medium family, like where you kind of exist, you know. And from there,